For the first layer of dry brushing, I'll be using Ultramarines Blue, and I think I explained that before. It's not real dry brushing, it's something between normal painting and dry brushing, because I'm using more color than I would when dry brushing. Of course, still a lot stays on the tissue, but then you see there's still quite a few color pigments on the brush. So here we go. If you want to see some really nice dry brushing, I suggest you watch the videos of Chris from Miniwar Gaming. I'm not sure if his videos are only published in the vault. I'm not really sure, but he is explaining the dry brush techniques really well, and I mean, he's a good painter. He's always saying that he's only painting tabletop standard, but to me this looks a lot better what he's doing. So I like the way he explains. He uses easy to learn techniques, and it's really cool. Let's move the camera a bit. So, okay. Another comment from Andreer1234, aka Foil. Thank you for that. Foil is a lot easier. I like that. So, Foil, you're from Portugal. That was one of my guesses, right? Well, I was more tending to Ireland, but now the secret has been revealed. He wrote, "Hello once again. First off, apologize for my seemingly ridiculous username, but I somehow entered my email instead of my usual nick, which is Foil." Yes, that happened to me also in other forums. Foil is cool, easy to pronounce for a Swiss guy. I fully agree with you about the Assault on Black Reach box set. It's rather great as a starting point due to the amazing price and the rather simple assembly process. However, there are some severe differences to the standard boxed Marines. They are indeed extremely static and the quality isn't really that great. There's plastic in every nook and cranny, and the mold lines, oh, the mold lines. Finally, I know how they are called, the mold lines. Thank you for helping me improve my English. Mold lines. I hate mold lines. But, well, you have to get rid of them. Yes, the Assault and Black Reach Marines, they are nice for beginners, but as soon as you like to experiment a bit with the poses of your Marines, it's not helping you a lot. But let's say if you start with a friend and you can agree upon Orcs and Space Marines, then it's fine. That's how I brought one of my friends to Warhammer. He liked the orcs. Then I told him, okay, let's buy the box. I buy the Space Marines. I can never have enough of them. And he bought the orcs. Perfect. Because the orc models, I think they're cool. Especially those choppers. How they're called? Death choppers or something like that, I'm not sure. I think they're amazing. Always pose a problem when he fields them against me. And I really like the models. So you see the dry brushing is also quite an easy thing to do here. Just make sure that you don't have too much color on the brush, and just try to leave the deeper parts, the crevices and the shadowy parts, to leave them dark. Just that's, otherwise you have to use some wash again. If you use too much color and everything is ultramarine blue. For instance here, at the rims of the shoulder pads, or here just above the knees, or also here behind his legs, should stay dark. The ink, the banner black, should still be seen there. Okay, but otherwise, number 2 is done. So foil keeps writing. Right now I've been messing with the Vallejo paints, and I have to say that they are rather great. They're cheaper than GW's counterparts, and they seem to have a bit more pigment, so that speeds up the process quite a bit. Just stay away from the metallics, since they're mostly quite useless. Okay, I've heard a lot of Vallejo, or Vallejo, or whatever. I think it's Spanish, and then it'll be pronounced Vallejo paints, and they are not really available in Switzerland. That's the problem. But I'm still planning to maybe order a few through the internet, and at least test them, because I have heard a lot of good stuff. I've read a lot of good stuff on the forums about Vallejo paints, so that's definitely something I want to try. If you use other paints and have other experiences, then please post. I'm very eager to learn what other options are available in the market, because I only have experiences with GW paints, and I mean, I like them a lot, but I'm sure there are other options as well. Well, again, this takes a bit more time than I thought. It's just amazing. Well, it's 18 models. I've never painted 18 models in one go. So, but as it will be the last 18 Space Marines models I'll ever paint, most likely, because then I'm really done with the tactical squads, it's okay. Okay, number 3. Foil keeps riding. I start out with a black primer and then dry brush the whole model with royal blue, regal blue, that would be the GW counterpart. After bringing the black to anything that needs to be black, I use some better black on the fingers, junctions of the knee pads and those little crevices. Then I touch up the blackened bits with some more royal blue. Finally, I highlight the edges with some Ultramarines blue and apply a coat of better black. While I probably won't win any contest, it seems to be quite enough for the regular ranks. I completely agree with you. I paint in the same way. I know that I'm not going to win any prizes with my army, but that's not the goal, right? Of course, if I would be a really talented painter, I would probably try to do that at least, but I'm not. So I'm painting, I paint to play. And what the kind of colors you use, foil, I think your Marines look a bit darker than mine. You added one picture, right? That's cool. I looked at it today and I liked it a lot. I have to say, they look really well painted, and you don't have to be ashamed at all for your army. So they really look good. I would like to see more pictures. If you can post some more, I would be very happy. I always love to see other people's armies. And on mini wargaming, oh, you can see quite a few people posting pictures. The problem sometimes is that the pictures are not really of a good quality, and that the model would be really nice, but the picture is somehow not really sharp, or yeah, that's a problem, which I also have, of course. I once tried to make like pictures of most of my models, and I realized the picture, when you zoom in, you suddenly see all the mistakes you made by painting, while painting, and so I let go of that idea. So, okay, number 4. So I'll be back later. I will keep painting now.